I don't know what it is that the majority of your kind have against mine, but we didn't start this.
No, we didn't. We certainly won't be the ones to end it, but you don't have to go along with it.
We as in me. Mine.
What do you mean? Werewolves?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Never been educated on the long history of our two kinds. I simply woke up. I've been told that I should hate your kind. I know that much. But so far I've been given no reason to.
You are the first vampire that seems to have that opinion.
I'm sure it's few and far in between. I think it's because I'm so young, and the family that I'm part of doesn't concern themselves with that.
Part of a family.
Yes, my bloodline.
A coven.
My what?
A coven, whatever it is that you
That's
call
for
yourselves.
witches. Clan, I think, is the word.
Clan.
No, we are not confrontational types.
No, you're not.
No, we're not.
I know, you're not. That's not how your people do things. You lie, manipulate, hide in the shadows. Wait till backs are turned, stalk from afar.
Sure, I guess. Sometimes. It's all a bit much to keep up all the time, though.
Where are you from again?
Why does that matter?
In England. Where were you from?
Little town. On the coast.
Which coast?
East.
How many of your kind were there on the east coast?
One.
One?
Hmm? My sire.
That can't be true.
Yeah. Believe it or don't. I believe the vast majority of us were from the mainland Europe.
Yeah.
Germany, thereabouts. That's where my sire is from. I grew up on an estate. My father was a psychiatrist of sorts. He worked specifically in electroshock therapy. And a philanthropist, of course. He had inherited vast amounts of money. I think somewhere along the line we had noble blood, but I can't be sure. My mother was a very determined woman. It's the kindest way that I can put it. She wanted me to be something, and I just wasn't. I wanted to be outside in the mud, get all scruffy, play with the village girls, and the boys. But it her opinion, they were above that. I suppose I just learned to deal with it. Why am I telling you this? When I was 18, I was presented to society by way of a debutante ball. It was there that I met a woman by the name of Sarah. And I fell in love with her. She had a husband and a child. But the love I felt for her was like nothing I had ever felt before, and nothing I have ever felt since. My parents found us one day. You can imagine what we were doing. And... my God. It didn't go well. Let me put it that way.
Not with your imagine.
I was set to marry a man almost twice my age to save the family's reputation.
We had our pack had been around, dated back to 1066. Early...
Invasion of the Normans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early medieval era, they call it.
Mm-hmm.
Through those times, my people had to learn how to work together, how to survive together, and I'm not gonna tell you what those are, but that's where we had stood. 1884 was when I was born. As I was with my pack, we had grown large. Probably about 50 families within our group.
Oh, wow.
We kept to ourselves. Stay in the woods. Use what we have at our disposal. And, well, live. And we were happy.
And then, of course, my kind came and ruined it all.
No, I didn't ruin it.
What do we do to it then?
You burn it to the ground. My brother Aaron, he was bigger than me and he would pick on me with his mates, and my mother would jump in front of me and scare them off, pick him up by a scruff and throw him back in the tent. I don't even know why I'm telling. I shouldn't be telling.
pivot into trying to help her from freaking out because she was just shaking like a leaf the entire fucking time, and it doesn't
Why
matter.
is she here? Why? No, why?
I don't know.
You proposed her to be joining the pack. You wanted to take responsibility for her, and now I can understand not understanding how we do things and how things are orchestrated, but she seems like she doesn't want to be here. Why is she here?
I don't know what she wants at this point.
Well, okay. Why did
feel uncomfortable with her obsession with trying to find out these answers, and because she had this will and want to learn of our ways.
I've not seen that whatsoever.
And figure, yeah, I've seen it with the conversations I've had with her. It's just when she is off on her own, I have no idea what the fuck she does. And she tells me that she's gone on this big grandiose adventure where she did all the things that we told her not to do. I can't be around all the time.
But she's been getting involved in human affairs. What was it? Someone went missing today, something like that, and she's gone and joined a search party for him.
I was just waking up, and she literally said, "Hop on my horse, we're going to do something." And while we were trailing away, she said we were going on a search party with 20 other people to try and find a mutual friend's friend. And I said, okay. And in the end, I just stood back and watched the entire time, just trying to be like, what the fuck are we doing? Because more or less, I was just trying to see what the hell was going on and what she was doing, because this is the first time she's pulled me into something that she does on her own. And I was curious to see what she would do in this situation, and she just walked around scared of the whole thing. And that's when we decided, okay, we were going to go to Annisburg, and that's when law in the area said, okay, we're clearing out civilian search parties until we can deal with this. And I said, all right, fuck it, we're going. I don't want to be here. And so we left Annisburg and had that big long conversation.
We don't get involved in human affairs. Why is she joining search parties looking for a human? And why did you not stop it?
Because I was curious to see what she would do in a situation like this.
Well, Ophelia needs to figure things out. She needs to figure out why she's even with us to begin with, why she wants to be here. Otherwise, I'm not having one new blood be a danger and exposing the rest of the pack. I'll protect her coming to the extent, but
I agree.
Blatantly going against my words is unfucking outrageable. I know she's looking for a family, and that can offer, but that comes with time. That doesn't just come with she's got to give trust to receive trust, and right now she's given me a lot of lack of trust. Now I trusted her to listen to what I was telling her, and including everything that I've done for her, possibly exposing us.
I know.
You brought her into here, Emily. You said that she'd be good for the pack, and right now she's causing nothing but problems.
I just wanted to give someone a home who needed a home, and this is not me disagreeing with you, but through all the issues and comms I had with Sarah, she's much turned out in a different way, but similar circumstance when we brought her in together. You found her, but I agreed to take her on. I just thought with Ophelia it would be different. I'll deal with it. If she doesn't stop, then I have no qualms cutting her from the group because we don't need it. It's my fault I brought her in.
To fix things with Ophelia, or I'm gonna handle it myself.
I'll handle it before it gets to that point. Because it's not only a disrespect on you, it's a disrespect on me. I've told her in forms of calm, in forms of anger, in forms of telling her to fucking stop. and she doesn't stop. So if she does anything of the sort, or even thinks about doing anything of the sort, I don't care if I have to tie her to myself. If she steps out of line one more time, I'm booting her from the pack. And it's my fault for bringing her in if that is the case. I'll own it. I thought I could trust her. I think I can trust. And I hope to God she doesn't prove me wrong.
And what's with this wolfsbane stuff? Why did you do that? Because now Ophelia herself is obsessed with trying to find ways to deal with it and ways to handle it and such. Now because you put yourself at risk with it. Wolfsbane is toxic to us. You can't build a tolerance to it. You just can't. Ingesting it is even worse. Ingesting it would basically kill you. It's poisonous. And now not only is she endangering herself with trying to figure out shit with Desmond and Sarah, she's now trying to figure out shit with Wolfsbane. Her blacking out sounds like she wolfed out. It happens sometimes in times of anger or unsurety or stress. Then the wolf be a completely different, becoming a monster, killing everything that he can. That I can help her with. That happens. That's part of being a wolf.
As for the wolfsbane stuff, I just wanted to see if it was possible. I've never been around the stuff. I didn't know the severity of my actions. I'm not a doctor.
You're
never been
Luna,
around the stuff.
You told me once
which is why
that every action that I do affects us all. It's the same thing to you.
I understand. I didn't realize the stupid consequences of my actions towards myself would affect
a human trying to gain
others in that sense.
Resilience to ricin. It's just not. It's just not. It's poison. It's just what it is.
I understand that now. And I apologize. It will not happen again.
One more chance to fix this thing with Ophelia, or I'm gonna fix it for her.
Echo, you know, we could have just, like, you could have just told me nicely. You didn't have to move my shit around.
This is my spot before you were even in the pack.
No, I didn't know that.
Don't make yourself too comfortable.
What did you say, sorry?
Well, then don't make yourself too comfortable in places that aren't yours.
Hello, Ophelia.
Hi! So what are you reading?
Burying my nose in the books as always, trying to find answers.
Fair enough. You wanna go out do something?
Yeah, just give me a few minutes and I'll meet you outside, alright?
Okay.
I'll tell you what, run out. I'll give you this little task.
Okay. I'm
Go
sorry.
around, patrol our borders.
What the fuck does patrol mean?
Well, we have territory, right?
Okay.
I want you to go from the ramp that leads up to the waterfall, like sort of directly where I'm looking from, right? And go from there to the left, back down to here again.
Left.
That way. That once howled like our ancestors' voices. Younger wolves wanted to strike back.
Hold on. I don't think I can hear this.
What do you mean? Ophelia? Ophelia, what is it?
No.
What
No.
is it, Ophelia?
No.
What?
Oh, no. Nope.
What? Talk to me. Talk to me, Ophelia. Easy. Easy. Ophelia, can you hear me? It's Aarris. Alright, I know you can hear me in there. Ophelia! Stop it. Fight against it. Come on, Ophelia, come on! Fight against it, come on! Remember your sister, alright? Remember how hard you tried to protect her. Easy.